What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, Facebook? It's the freaking weekend. Hope everybody's having a great Friday. It's not my weekend. I'm actually going to be working all weekend, including Sunday. I'll be doing some stuff on my camper. But you know what? I don't really need a weekend. And you know why? It's because I love what I do. Like, absolutely love what I do. I've been driving for 19 years. So if you're out there, I think I've done this before. I'll say it again. Do something that you love, because we spend a lot of our life, probably a third of our life working, depending on how many hours a week you work. But yeah, I do. Not only my driving stuff, also disaster work, which I love, love, love doing it as well. So I do need days off, though. I'm not gonna lie. I do need days off. It's good to take some downtime. But if I did what I did every day, which I do during disaster work, 7 days a week, I'm good, right? I love it. So, yeah, but got to get rest, right? Rest is very important. Don't work yourself in the ground. If you're out there working yourself in the freaking ground, this is your wake up call. A lot of people work their entire life and then they retire, then they die in their 50s and 60s because they didn't take time for stuff like this, which is what we're doing right now: self care, exercise, eating good, good lifestyle habits, things like that. So, here's your sign, as the famous, I don't know who it is, I think comedian, who's the here's your sign person. Can't even think about it right offhand, y'all. But anyway, let's get started. Get somewhere comfortable and safe where you can relax for a few minutes. Care for yourself. I'm going to mention another thing. Yeah, a lot of people, they work their life, make a ton of money, and then they end up spending that money. A lot of them spend all that money on health care and being sick later on. So, but I will say this: health is an investment. It's not an expense. So I spend some money on my health and wellness stuff, y'all. It's probably where the majority of my money goes, honestly, because to me it's an investment. And I want to live as long as I can, right? That way I can do the most good in the world. Got a lot of things I want to do that I haven't done yet. So, to help benefit mankind. A lot of people out there are hurting, myself included sometimes, right? I think we all hurt from time to time. And the world definitely needs healing. So a lot of the world does anyway. So unless you're already healed, right? If you're already healed completely, then this message is not for you. Okay, so go ahead and close your eyes. Just take some. Today we're going to do an awareness meditation. So just sit where you're at, stand where you're at, lay where you're at, wherever you're at. Doesn't really matter. Just breathe normally. Breathe in your nose, out your mouth. And just notice. First, we're going to notice the sound. I hear my dehumidifier over here taking some humidity out of the air. Just listen to what you hear. Just put your attention on that. Hear a bird chirping every now and then outside. It's the one thing I like about living in a camper. You can hear I hear nature a little bit better than I would living in a house. As many of y'all know, I do live in a camper, travel trailer, whatever you want to call it. Okay, now I want you to notice any smells that you smell in the environment when you're breathing in. Put your awareness there. Just smelling fresh air, because I have a HEPA air purifier in here. Keeps the air really clean. And notice any sensations. Do that next. Any sensations, any feelings or emotions that you have going on. Like I feel the heaviness in my hands laying on my thighs right now. My feet touching the floor. Let's do sensations first. Feel my legs and my butt sitting on the couch here. Okay, next we're going to get into emotions. Just notice any emotions that you have in your body right now and know that they're not facts. Feelings are not facts. Emotions are feelings. I call emotions feelings and feelings emotions. Right now I'm feeling joy, but I'm also feeling a little bit of worry about the bills I have to pay coming up. Haven't made a whole lot of money this week. So there's probably a little stress around that as well. I can tell that. And yeah, just take that in. Just put your don't judge it or anything, okay? Just notice it and just let it be there. Breathe in and breathe out too. Just breathe through the feelings, the sounds, the bodily sensations, as well as the smells. Then we're going to finish with sight. So open your eyes and just you can kind of keep them kind of soft. Just have a soft gaze and notice what you see. For example, I'm seeing a spray bottle over here, a white and purple spray bottle, and my green money plant that I have in here sitting on a table as well. So notice the texture, notice if it's smooth or if it's rough. Notice the colors. Yeah, I call this an awareness meditation. It's one of my probably my favorite, one of my favorite meditations. Hey Shirley, thanks for being here. Okay, y'all. Coming to that, we're going to go into prayer here. Serenity prayer. All right. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change, courage to change the things that I can, wisdom to know difference. I'm not going to do the full one today, y'all, just because I'm a little bit limited on available time here. I also went to church this morning too, so got some really good out of that. So, all right. So it's going to be probably we'll do that on Fridays. Maybe just do the regular Serenity prayer. Keep it a little bit shorter on Fridays, just due to that. I'm actually going to go into a little public thing tonight, public event we have going on in our town. See a concert, as long as it doesn't get freaking pour down rain. Let's see, April the 24th. Okay, here we go. Sorry, 25th. Read the date wrong. What I do for not having my glasses or contacts in, right? Introspection and meditation are healing tools, but they are not recovery in and of themselves. However, used together along with courageous action, they lead me to a deeper, more solid recovery. I am introspective when I turn my spiritual energy inwards to observe my actions, character, motives, and reactions. The ensuing awareness helps me see behavior patterns that hold me back from becoming the person that I want to be. However, if I become immobilized in a continuing exercise of merely thinking, my recovery stagnates. Acceptance, the process by which my understanding travels the sometimes painful path from my brain to my heart, must naturally follow. Then I must wait for guidance to some form of action. Hey Rick, what's going on, brother? Thanks for popping in. I find that guidance through meditation. Although meditation may lead to introspection, the two are not the same. When meditating, I quiet my body and mind, my personal turmoil, and turn my spiritual energy, listening to God's message for me. Just as prayer is my way of talking to my higher power, meditation is my way of listening for direction. I offer God the results of my awareness and acceptance, and I ask how to translate them into new behavior. True recovery takes place when I step out in faith and carry out that new behavior. Then I know a small portion of me has grown. When I take action based on introspection and meditation, I push my recovery boundaries further. I know if I keep on this path, I will always keep growing. Thought for the day. Outward action must follow inner work for recovery to truly take root in my life. As our faith in a higher power greater than ourselves begins to grow, we need to become willing to act on the guidance that we receive. That's from the book From Survival to Recovery, page 155. Yeah, that was a really, really, really good reading today, y'all. I'll read something again. This is actually another kind of when you start meditating and such, meditating, doing breathing exercises or breathing meditations, you could get into. It says, I'm introspective when I turn my spiritual energy inward to observe my actions, character, motives, and reactions. The 12 steps have helped me tremendously on that journey. By really, you become aware of how your behavior, thoughts, and actions are affecting yourself as well as others. So it's really been an interesting journey for me there. I've noticed I used to have like severe road rage, y'all. I would cuss people out. I would like spotlight people with a really bright flashlight that I have. I would like ride people's butt, and I would slam on brakes, brake check people, do a bunch of stupid stuff. Never got any fights, thank God. I did cuss somebody out, a couple people out though. I think maybe we've all been there in traffic, right? So we get mad in traffic, but I had a realization about that and an awakening on that really haven't done it anymore. Maybe once in the last probably 6 years now, and I'll be doing it like daily. So I was thankful to a therapist I had at the time, as well as the 12-step meeting rooms. So anyway, y'all, peace and love. Hope everybody has a great rest of your Friday, great weekend. Look forward to seeing y'all again tomorrow. Take care.